Okay, snack time is come and gone, and we're gonna go to Shell's Desert Temple. So, I should say, fair warning, for people watching this stream, there be spoilers ahead. We got 3 levels left before the end. We're probably gonna sidestep to do the Redstone Mines, Fiery Forge, and Pumpkin Pastures.
Wait, the Desert Temple is spoiler territory?
No. This area and onward will be.
Oh.
So, I'm just saying, because they asked kindly for me to put up spoiler warnings, I can't put up a visual spoiler warning, and it won't matter for the YouTube videos, because these will go up well after the release date.
Wait, so doing the Desert Temple does spoil things?
No.
Okay.
After. Starting here, on this one.
So we just don't select it?
Well, but we might as well beat this tonight. That way we don't have to come back for a second session.
Forge.
Well, we will. So what we're going to do is do Desert Temple, because you asked. Then we'll do Pumpkin Pastures, Redstone Mines, Fiery Forge, and then finish this off. Might as well.
Sounds alright.
Because I want to get access to that second difficulty level so I can play it tomorrow or something. Yeah, I figure most of you guys probably don't care, but Microsoft asked, so...
Within these halls awaits a powerful necromancer, the forgotten ruler of a nameless kingdom. The necromancer wields an enchanted staff that holds the power to summon the undead. We must destroy it before the Arch-Illager can claim it in his tiny evil hands. That would surely be the doom of us all.
Wait. Tiny evil hands? How? Who is this Arch-Illager? What does he look like?
I can show you the, he was that floaty dude that popped up earlier, remember?
Oh, that little guy that's
Yeah.
going about? Okay. Interesting.
I like the visuals on this level.
It's very pretty. This is an oasis.
Yeah. I mean,
The
I've said this a
desert,
couple of times, but if Minecraft looked like this normally, I think I'd be super into it. A lot of people always just kind of sass me when I say that, but like, screw them. This is the right crossbow. Oh, this is much better.
I like the rugs. I like the glowing water. Made me wonder if this is just a giant bathhouse or something.
Kinda,
Ooh,
sorta.
Look at this. I really like the water. Do you see the lighting effects on the steps over there?
Oh, yeah. I think that's just baked in, but still.
Nice details like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the first things I had said when I saw
Oh, I wonder if there's
going to
be like low creepers up in this.
was that I liked the lighting in this game more than Minecraft itself.
Well, yeah. We are elsewhere entirely.
Oh, there's lots to bite.
Let's see.
Yeah, so we had our butterscotch cookies.
Yeah, so favorite sweets. We were talking about that.
People were asking us about them, yes. I am a huge fan of pie.
I'm mixed on pie.
But the thing is, for me, it's not so much the fruit pies as it's the
Pecan pie.
Key lime,
I got really into
pumpkin
pecan pie.
key lime. Yeah, I already mentioned key lime. Meringue, I should say lemon meringue pie. Custard and cream pies. Like, so I like many fruit pies, but I find that they tend to be a little too sweet at times.
Rhubarb. I can really get into
really like your
rhubarb.
strawberry rhubarb. And what I like about pie is, aside from the different fillings, you can also have a bunch of different toppings and cream. Though cheesecake is really nice too.
Cheesecake is good.
I'm
really happy
Would you
I'm-
consider cheesecake in pie territory? Considering it uses a crust and it also has a semi-solid
That's a
filling.
quibble I can get behind.
Huh? A quibble?
Yeah,
You
quibble. I love pointless quibbling. Like, is the air we breathe, is oxygen a chemical? I mean, that's less of a quibble. There's actually like an official answer on that one.
Well, it's because it's O2 specifically, as opposed to just O.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. I'm stuck over here because of the spider webs, but
Those fire ghosts hurt. But yeah.
Have you ever faced the ghost before?
Nope. This is all new territory for me. It's part of the reason why I didn't want to dive into the desert temple, because...
Aw, come on. We can brave new things together.
Or die.
Oh, I have already run out of arrows.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this on instead of one of these. Oh, we still have that. But I need a little bit of bonus healing here. Would actually be nice if you used your healing amulet from time to time on...
yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Soul knife.
Ooh.
And a glaive. That's for you.
That's for me?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
I gotta look this up, though. Thrust attack. Soul gathering. Wait.
Enigma Resonator.
Chance to deal triple damage based on the number of souls you have.
So if you want to have a soul collector...
Yeah, so if you want to do heavy soul lasering...
And that's the soul knife. Interesting. Yeah, on the topic of sweets, though, the reason why I don't like cake as much as pie is because I find that cake is literally a lot of air.
Yeah. Angel food cake is kind of nice.
Oh, angel food cake is heavenly, as its name implies. But the thing is, you have to compensate for its light fluffiness with something to give it more substance. And I find that with cakes, you can get nice moist cakes, you can get dry cakes, you can get, I don't know. It's just, for me, what made the cake was the frosting. And the unfortunate thing is frosting isn't really that appealing.
We had, Whole Foods had a really good...
Oh, the chantilly frosting? Yeah, you did like the chantilly frosting.
Yeah, because that was... That and, like, cream cheese frosting in general is pretty good.
I think that specifically uses a kind of almond oil or almond extract to make the chantilly flavor.
Yeah. But we really got into those.
But the thing is, you can put frosting on pies. I'm kidding.
Kinda.
That'd be a little overboard, but...
It's a little much. Wow. They really want us to use these soul knives. Well, it's more stuff for you. Bow there.
Yeah, both. Because I like cookies, but... Compared to a pie... Oh, do you remember that ginger pie that we had?
It was good.
Maybe a little too ginger.
It was a bit much. That was definitely a pie that was like, this is nice to eat like half of a slice and then stop for a while.
Ooh, look at these. Scattered. I still don't have any ammo at my disposal.
Ow!
Oh, did you die? Oh no.
Death beam him.
Ouch.
Summon your alpaca?
That would help. Ouch. How do I dodge? Ah, did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So right bumper to dodge or the right stick.
Right bumper?
I think my problem is this soul knife is garbage. I think you're not actually supposed to use it much.
Oh, the level up saved me there. Because when you level up, do you get life back?
That was weird. Yeah, you go back up to full health.
I was almost dead, and the level up saved me. Supposed to get the necromancers first? Oh, ouch! That explosion! Is that what got you the other time?
I think I had chucked some TNT. I'm surprised you got hit by it.
Oh, you chucked it at him?
Yeah.
Because all I saw was the necromancer seemed to have died, and he exploded, and then I exploded, and I didn't know if it was because I had attacked him that he had a... Oh, yeah, I need to... Left bumper. There we go. Ammo, finally! Yeah, those ghosts and their blue flames.
Yeah, so I would recommend alternating between melee and ranged combat a little bit more.
The problem was I couldn't do ranged combat back there because I didn't have any arrows on hand. I had run out. I'll definitely be more sparing. Maybe if there's small nukes, then I'll use my melee attacks, and if we have those necromancers, I'll use the range. There's a grating. That looks suspicious. Oh, and there's the key. We should clear things out before we pick up the key.
Ow.
Oh, yeah, that is him.
I'll let you handle him for a second. There's nothing left. That was kind of pointless, but that's okay.
Are you coming?
Oh, you're right.
Music here is fun.
It's fun. Just the souls would absorb a little bit faster.
Oh, we have some materializing behind
Oops,
us.
Sorry.
Oh right. Ah, I can't lose him. Wait, did he go all the way back or no?
No,
He's there.
he's right here. Yeah, no, he runs back, but that's not super bad.
Well, he was probably also less inclined to run back because there was the smasher machine. The smasher trap? What's over here?
Where are we going? Nothing. We've already been there.
Oh, we've already been here?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Your sister was always better than you in games. Then she got married and said she'd outgrown it. It was childish. Games are... I mean, I guess you could say games are childish, but I feel like that's a really reductive thing to say. That, like...
Unfortunately, it may have been an instance where friends and maybe even their spouse didn't approve or didn't like it, so it no longer became a pastime people enjoyed. But at the same time, I really hated how there's that... For instance, the whole, like, guy who sits on his butt and watches football all the time, and his wife that, like, cooks and cleans and they don't do anything together. Like, I do not.
The sad thing is, chances are she has her own time-wasting actions that she still does to this day. But
for a lot of people, it's what, going out to bars and drinking?
Yeah, going out to bars and drinking, watching TV.
I mean, one can say that playing games isn't productive, but...
Shinobi.
Ooh, yeah, I do. But the thing is, you're embarking on an adventure. Some of them do have stories that unfold.
Many of them are downright beautiful.
Yeah, many of them are beautiful.
Like,
you get that feeling of accomplishment because you can say that, you know, you worked towards completing the game or finding particular items, or you've made a cool build. Or the thing is, there's so much to games. There's strategy. There's cooperation. There's...
I'm just gonna hang out behind this.
Behind the edge.
Yeah, so, Shell, you pop out, shoot him occasionally. I'm just gonna keep the dudes off.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
You got him. As a toughie.
But I feel like games can be mentally, and I wouldn't necessarily say physically challenging. Is it?
No,
more
they
about
absolutely
reflex?
can be.
By reflex.
Yeah, well, not even that.
Actually, now with VR.
Yeah, with VR or Ring Fit.
Yeah, you've definitely broken a sweat playing, what was it, Until You Fall.
Yeah.
And, yeah, people play Beat Saber. And
Until You Fall, Beat Saber, Half-Life Alyx, Ring Fit. Those are all games that are, you know, Ring Fit is definitely childish. I ain't gonna deny that, but I will also say that it is very solidly some of the best exercise I have ever had. And I guess I would say people that say gaming itself is childish, and this is definitely besmirching your sister a little bit, but like, small-minded, that games are for children is
Well, also, I find then, too, that people who play games and enjoy science fiction and fantasy, they think about...
I think we missed some of those switches.
Okay. It's creative.
Yeah, here we go.
And it's about possibilities. And it's about thinking beyond you yourself and even this world.
I had to deal with that a little bit starting this career, and I still do. Pushback from both of our families to some degree for playing things that...
And, yeah, and the thing is, people might call it escapism, but there are games that have brought real people together.
Us?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, in a way. They impart ideas and philosophies and lessons that you would get from books and movies and things of that nature and such. So they are a really influential and impactful medium in their own right. And the only reason why there's probably this negative connotation with them being childish is because they are called games.
Which is a shame.
You want me to throw this at some point?
Yeah, throw it at those guys.
Oh no, did they go beyond it though? To an extent.
Shell, come back.
Okay,
come back. We kind of need to kill these guys. They are way more deadly than
I can't get close to them though, unfortunately.
Shoot them?
There we go. I don't have any arrows. I do have this though.
Do not stand in those flames.
I can't get out of them. What can I do?
Yeah, you can.
I couldn't run.
You can absolutely get out of those flames.
I tried moving and for some reason I was caught. There wasn't a spider nearby, was there? Nope, probably not. Ah, there's a spider.
Yep.
Maybe that's what got me. Oh, there's another one. Actually.
But yeah, next time, especially if there's elite enemies, don't just rush on to fight random mooks.
Sorry.
Because I get it. You wish to crusade.
Oh, pig! Whoa, what's up with
Enderman.
the static? Ah, yeah. I can't get him because Wait, was that Kratos armor?
Grim armor? Okay, stop going forward.
Okay. We need to defeat the Ender guy.
Yeah, because he hurts. And by going forward to fight other things, we're going to have to fight everybody. As opposed to just this guy.
I need a healing item of some sort.
Here, I'll focus fire him.
Because I do not have souls.
Got him.
Woo. There we go. Yeesh.
Yep. Like I said, don't run on to fight the next enemies just because the other one isn't immediately aggroed on you.
That's fun.
Let's see.
I really like the layout of this.
Yeah, no, I think this is my favorite tile set, except for the enemies. The enemies are mean business. Okay, I like this soul knife a little bit better.
But no, it is sad when people give up on their childhood imagination and
Oh yeah.
and whatnot. I mean, you had that uncle that pretty much he turned to religion and then burned his games.
Burned his entire game collection. Wow.
Wait, what happened to you?
I got crushed. Come pick me up.
Okay, but
Don't just stare at my corpse.
how will? Oh, okay. Wait,
You're
did those
fine.
guys get killed on the blades themselves? Yeah, look at all the enemies. They're getting killed on the blades.
Yep.
There we go. I'll heal up. Oh, you can roll through them.
Kinda. I think it just lets you get through them a little bit faster. Whoops. I made a friend.
Oh.
He's back. And
Oh,
dead.
you got him. Wow, I'm
I mean,
impressed.
he was almost dead to begin with.
Oh, that is a
Crusher
blade
trap.
and a crush.
You can stand on the carpet in between them. There's a safe spot. Yeah, right there.
That works.
Ow.
Watch out. There's a blade.
Yeah, there's
I
traps everywhere.
still don't have
Arrows?
any arrows. There we go. Finally. Oh, that gives me 36. That's not bad.
Yeah, I don't see anything on those sides there.
There was probably a lot of hidden treasure back there, because there were meandering paths.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
over.
to some small degree, we have to deal with this not infrequently.
Ouch!
That's the Arch-Illager, by the way.
Oh, what?
Why?
I died to a blade.
You just stood there.
Whoa, everything. Okay.
Yeah, so the Arch-Illager just shows up every once in a while to just say, like, hello, I still exist. So I'm just going to stand here and stab them.
Oh, that's what the blade does. Huh.
There's some arrows for you eventually. Oh.
Ouch. Those blades hurt.
Yeah, they do. I don't really like this dagger that much, but it gives me a lot of souls and it has a very high crit rating. Still don't think it's worth it. Ow. That wasn't worth it. This is nice. You can have all the arrows. I don't use them nearly as much as you do. Give me that bread. I don't think that really helps much either. Whoops.
There we go. They dropped a lot of arrows. So
Ah.
that's good.
Yep. Watch out for the fire.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, blades.
Just gotta go fast enough, then the blades don't hurt you. This is a terrible plan, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. Oop.
Now the one thing that oh, I didn't die there at the very least.
But it is, this is actually a conversation I was having with my brother recently about how, watch it, I've thrown an explosive down where you're running.
Oh.
I did warn you.
Yeah.
I was like, watch
but
it, don't go
I
forward.
didn't see it at all.
And that's why I told you, like, watch it, don't do it. Don't say I didn't warn you. That was a pleasant sound effect.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, you can cross gaps like that.
No, but
no reason to come back. No reason to come back.
Okay. It's just that I find I've been pushed more by the traps than actually hurt sometimes. It's weird.
Yeah, makes some sense. Ow. There we go. Anything up and over here? No.
Oh,
just-
I thought I heard the guy.
Oh, probably a necromancer. And a pig.
Pig.
Oh, it's a bad glaive. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, the other thing I would say in regards to like people losing their creativity. Well, okay, I was talking to my brother about this, about the increasing. Stop collecting the souls.
Oh, I didn't realize.
If you're full up, don't
okay.
grab them.
Okay, I thought that they went to
Nope.
whomever.
They go
but-
to whoever passes through them or passes by them. So you're like, oh hey, souls. And you went back for all of the ones I needed. It's not a big deal. I just. You are the loot monger now.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It was completely unintentional.
Well, it was intentional, just unintentionally intentional. But you know how much like Marvel, for example, used to be the
Oh yeah, people would snub comic book readers.
yeah, it used to be the entertainment for
You're
the nerds.
And now it's mainstream and big movie events. I mean,
Okay,
I would
I
say
gotta
Lord of
back
the Rings
off.
did that too, for a while.
Well, yeah, I think part of it is
It was-
because a lot of the nerd stuff was also some of the best stuff. Because somebody actually bothered to care, as opposed to like.
Also, there's only so many action flicks where you have a grizzled dude wearing leather, fighting off gangsters, criminals, whatever.
Yeah. Like, I want to say the Witcher Netflix series was like the most popular series this winter, give or take, for a reason. And it's because it was good, it was well written, people actually cared about it. As opposed to like half of the weird garbage that like your mother likes to watch.
Oh, you mean reality TV?
Yeah.
Like The Bachelor and stuff? Oh gosh.
Like, there's just something really creepy about reality TV that I've just never been able to get into. The only ones I'm, like, down for are...
I like the ones where it's people competing to, say, make artwork or... Like,
yeah, so, like...
Or cooking shows or the, like, renovations.
Yeah. I think Great British Bake Off is probably my favorite, where there is kind of drama.
I like seeing when people create things.
Face Off was good, but they definitely pushed the drama angle more than I wanted out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've got another set there. I guess we have to go up. Oh, no, you figured it out. Speed mushroom.
Well, that's the other thing, too. I suppose if you wanted to be incredibly productive, you would be writing or drawing or crafting things physically. But at the same time, fans of video games and science fiction and fantasy tend to be the ones that do that the most. Whether it be making costumes or dice or prop weapons, things of that nature. Like, people who are nerds get into a lot of productive, like, crafts and industries and things.
There's the
What are
necromancer.
those? Who are they?
It's a necromancer.
Oh, it's undead soldiers awaiting to be awakened.
So it may be more difficult to return since she has 2 kids and a job and whatnot. I mean, some of my favorite memories growing up were spending time with my dad.
Playing games, yeah.
Playing video games, yeah. Aha. That's really convenient.
Ouch! He just annihilated me. Don't get killed, please. Not on my account.
Nah, he was just summoning more.
He was summoning.
I actually, my armor has probably my favorite enchantment on it.
What does it do?
60% chance to deflect projectiles.
Oh,
so if you hear a beep,
course.
that's me just face tanking a projectile straight back at him. Ow.
Yeah, watch out.
That's just him summoning more.
Ouch. There he is, over in the corner.
Yep. It's shanking time. Don't care. Shank boss. Oh, boss is gone.
Yep, he's over here. Oh gosh. I got pummeled.
Ha! He killed himself. Ooh,
Thanks.
look at that glaive. That looks fancy. Gimme.
Yeah, it looks like something.
Venom glaive.
Wait, boots of swiftness? Oh, it's just another boot of swiftness.
For you.
Pick
Purple Storm. Venom glaive. Spawns poison clouds. Longer
My
melee
heals,
reach.
So I stop hearing the heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm feeling this vibrating.
Get your potion. Oh, there you go. Problem solved. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the soul knife. It was a neat idea. I like the idea of it. Last attack performs a swirling attack, shockwave, radiance.
People are asking if we like anime. I mean, at the very beginning of the stream, we were just talking about a bunch of anime and isekai and series that we were watching. But I grew up with it. I think the first anime I ever really watched was, Leo the Lion was ancient, and my grandmother had a VHS of it. That was the sequel series to Kimba. But Sailor Moon was probably one of the first, along with Pokemon. And then I read...
Here, check out your bow.
Oh, sure. Then I read Inuyasha. And
you also have the crazy knife.
Ooh, the Eternal Knife. These look good. I mean, I should clearly just...
Yeah, that has free arrows and some other things.
Epic stuff. All right, so then I just scrap everything else.
Yeah.
nope, nope. I don't want to scrap that because I like the laser. Yeah, see, this looks like Kratos.
So that gives you extra souls and a lifesteal aura.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, there's the bugle.
So you should watch Akira. We've seen it.
Yep.
Like, there's very little anime that you can suggest to us that we haven't either already seen or have on our, like, to-do list.
So what do I have? Bonus shot, ricochet, and then the infinite arrows.
You should probably go infinity just because.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ricochet is lovely.
And then I have piercing.
Tempo theft.
Tempo that steals small amount of mobs.
You probably want the last one.
And then the chain reaction. Yeah.
Don't fully upgrade it though.
Okay, I'll just have
check
it.
Check your soul knife first.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. Anima conduit. Each soul you absorb grants a small amount of health. Ooh. Chains has 30% chance to chain a cluster of mobs together. Or weakening. I like the anima to an extent. And then smiting increases damage against undead.
It's okay.
I mean, we fight a lot against
50-50. I'd say fire aspect is probably better.
Fire aspect, and then prospector. Find more emeralds.
It just gets you more money. Let's see. If we're interested in game you play, do you have a link for that? If I'm playing a game on the Epic Game Store, yes. Otherwise, no. Pretty much no other platform gives me that. I know Humble Bundle did, but I don't push it much because it's awkward.
So, should I put points into any of these?
I mean, if you're using the internal knife, I would say go for Anima Conduit.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'll just heal you up by a bit.
There we go. Neat.
Let's see, have we started watching Drifting Dragons yet?
Oh, I've been wanting to.
Yeah, both of
us
would like to. Just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
Drifting Dragons is absolutely one of the more interesting concepts for a manga that I've ever read, and I'd love to see how it works in the anime form.
Though for us, we're fairly picky about anime.
Yeah, I think Drifting Dragons would be fine.
We are kind of tired of harem anime popping up, and then
so tired
ones
of harem
with
anime.
gratuitous fan service bits. Nope. Ooh, nice. This is interesting. Uh-oh. One of the Slendermans around.
I am so chunky right now. I love it. I am a beast.
Nice.
I am very happy with this. Recommend Boruto in One Piece. Like I said. Yeah.
We were there when they came out.
Yeah.
Like so.
I blew up.
Hope you did. Bet you did.
Yep.
What do I do?
You're gonna have to pick me up.
Oh, that did not last long.
Nope, you're out of souls. You're gonna have to figure out how to get in there and pick me up pretty quick. Which is a serious problem given what you are currently facing. I almost might Hail Mary and try and pick me up before it gets worse.
Really?
Well,
I mean, there's no way I was going to get past
yeah.
that.
I'm not entirely sure what did me in. I must have just taken too much damage.
Yeah, because that was easy.
Yeah. Maybe I was just low health. Because I have this Healy aura, I don't always do it so much.
Oh, I have all my arrows back, so I didn't have to worry about them.
When we respawn, you get a bunch of arrows. Oh, did I get hit by my own TNT? That would have done it.
Arch-Illager is thwarted.
I must have forgotten in the mix. Because, yeah. One way or another, we almost never need recommendations for anime. It's so... let's see. I would say...
I read a lot of Naruto back in the day. I even cosplayed as Haku.
Another death cap
Do a lot of
mushroom.
cosplay.
More death cap mushrooms. This game wants me to stay on brand.
My first cosplay, I was 13 and I cosplayed as Princess Mononoke because my friends and I had really gotten into the Studio Ghibli films, and each of us had actually chosen one of the main protagonists to cosplay as, and so mine was Princess Mononoke. Oh wow, Saberwing.
Heals allies in the area. Strong charged attacks. Get out of here, you. Might be useful. What else do we got? Does this have... It's got piercing. It's got bonus shot.
View shot. The most interesting abilities, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little cooler. I'm just trying to decide, do I want arrows or piercing? Or bombs? Or piercing? I like bombs. Okay. You watch Tamayura? Probably not. I don't recognize the name. So, let's see. Tamayura is... Oh. Yeah, so, fair thing. I don't watch a whole lot of girly anime. It's weird, I read a lot of girly manga. But
oh yeah, Wanda reads a lot of girly manga.
But
Shoujo-esque.
it's almost always like fantasy or sci-fi. I don't really touch a whole lot of like slice of life anything.
Oh hey, you liked the Love is War one.
True. I like that one. Mainly because I liked that guy's previous stuff, which is why I gave Kaguya. Let's see. What would you recommend people try watching? Mushishi.
Ooh, a flaming quiver.
You will like that. That's free ammo.
Should I replace the llama?
Yeah, replace the llama. You don't use it that much anyway. But yeah, Mushishi is probably one of my favorites. Let's see, what are some other ones that we've got really into? Yeah.
I mean,
like some older ones.
It's a little melodramatic.
I will just always recommend Mushishi because like no one has seen it. Where can you watch it? Heck if I know. I watched it in anime club in high school, like 20 years ago.
We also watched it together.
Let's see. Okay, so we just finished with the desert temple. Let's do
The redstone.
Let's do pumpkin pastures. It's a little easier.
Pumpkins. Sure.
Okay, Mushishi is on Crunchyroll. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we watched an amount of Crunchyroll.
I will admit, I watched a lot of my anime before stuff like Crunchyroll was even like a twinkle in some developer's eye.